Huh?
That's a good start.
Everybody's quiet. We're live and everybody's quiet. This is horrible. This is bad.
I don't never know what to do with my hands.
Taking notes.
I think we just get right into it. Roll the intro.
Fine by me. I like it.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to Off the Cut.
Dude, I haven't touched any wood in a long time.
And that's why it's covered in plastic.
Oh man,
Some X-rated content there.
I don't care how long it is.
Thoroughly excited.
Great for the pocketbook, bad for the environment.
Oh, I'm number 3.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad we got the explicit out of the way early.
If I'm going to put money into this, it's going to be great. And I guarantee.
Don't forget to spend your Burkle bucks.
That was super easy.
Get it.
Ooh.
That's crispy blackberry mango polar seltzer means it's time to welcome you to Off the Cut episode 219 for Tuesday, June 2nd, 2026.
You had to check, so that's a demerit point. That's bad podcasting.
We're not sponsored by Polar Seltzers, but
I wish.
we are sponsored by Cam Tools.
That's right, the premier place to buy your woodworking tools online that have been handcrafted by Katz Moses himself. Some call him the woodworking godfather. Some people call him the leader of the woodworking Avengers. No matter how you slice it, he makes some high quality tools. And it's stuff that he's actually poured his own sweat and blood into. Stuff that he slaved away at a computer designing the perfect woodworking tools to bring them to us mere mortals. I'm being a little bit silly here, but everything on camtools.com is super high quality. It's made by woodworkers for woodworkers, and it is truly high quality stuff. Whether it's, the bourbon blade, which we always rave about, or like, I don't know, what's the countersinking bit, obviously. What's the thing for squaring up your saw called? What's the name?
Alignment jig.
The alignment jig. Thank you.
It's Universal alignment jig.
Yeah, it's all stuff that you like. As soon as you see it, you're like, why didn't somebody think of that sooner?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
And it goes to show, it's like it's made by somebody who's truly passionate about woodworking. So it shows in the end result. And you get to feel good about shopping over at KM Tools because a portion of every single sale goes to support the Katz Moses Woodworkers with Disabilities Fund that puts tools in the hands of people who need them. Plus, he gives us $50 to give away to one lucky patron every single month. So if you want to get entered to win that, all you got to do is go over to patreon.com/offthecutpodcast, sign up, and you will be automatically entered.
Do you hear that?
Ooh.
I don't know. Oh. Right. We actually get to do it. I like it. I always forget when I'm doing the ad read. I always forget that 1 in every 4 episodes we do actually hit it right after.
I know. Wait, I'm going to get right into it. You guys know how this works. I download everybody's name from Patreon, put it in this masterful Excel sheet. It basically assigns based on what tier you get different amount of entries, random number generator. Without further ado, this month's winner, R.J. Russ at Frantic Fabrication.
Nice.
$50 gift card to Cam Tools. So, RJ, I'll get you connected to Jonathan and Mark over at Cam Tools, and they will get you that $50 gift card. And maybe you can buy that new slide stop or something like that.
Ooh.
Or one of the, you see the new miter rails that he came out with?
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah. You slide them in to make jigs that like fit in your table saw and stuff like that.
Yes.
Didn't we see those like 2 or 3 years ago at
he was showing off at Workbench Con.
At Workbench Con, right?
Yeah.
It was still prototype. Pretty cool, though.
Prototype, yeah.
Well, hey, that's exciting that RJ won that $50 gift card. But
Sure is.
I'm thinking, what if you wanted to win potentially some, something bigger? Maybe like 1 horse wasn't big enough. You're thinking like, but 2 horses is too big.
Too much. We're talking like 1.5?
1.5 horses.
Okay.
and not the animal, but rather a 1.5 horsepower, 2-micron canister, not the crappy bag filter, jet dust collector.
It might be really hard to give away 1.5 horses.
No,
I mean,
you
they're-
can.
That'd be a mess.
Yeah,
You got the
be
right
good.
saw, you could do it, right?
Well, if you're saying, where do I get this $989.99 value for free? Well, none other than the wild man himself, Bill Burkle over at WTB Woodworking, got yet another giveaway. That's right. Enter to win a jet. I can't even read this. It's too many different. There's a bunch of JT9 608659 PK. Some I don't know. It's a $1,000 jet dust collector, and you're gonna want to get this thing.
Great machine, bad name.
Every tool company does this.
Every tool company.
Yeah.
Just call it the Jet Suckmatic. The Suckmatic. But you know what I mean, right? Call it like the Jet Extractor Pro, and then you have the Jet Extractor, and then the Jet Extractor Pro Max. Just copy what Apple does. It's so easy.
Yeah, just make it easy. Well, anyway,
Everybody understands.
basically $1,000 jet dust collector can be yours if you head to WTBwoodworking.com/giveaway. Tell them Off the Gut Podcast sent you.
Mm-hmm.
And while you're there, do you know that you can also save 10% on jet power tools throughout the entire contest period?
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
I missed that last week, but that's in there. So entries are accepted May 25th through July 24th. So don't say we didn't tell you. But that's not all Bill's got. He's got a full-service woodworking company and storefront at 390 Pike Road, Huntingdon Valley, or at WTBwoodworking.com. And also 15% off all select accessories. Oh, hold on. That's over. That ended May 29th.
everybody.
Yeah, sorry,
slow.
you're too late. We told you last week, though.
We did.
June 8th to the 21st, Craig is having $20 off select 20-volt ionic drive products. Things like the shop blower, orbital sander, trim router, circular saws of different sizes. And he's got everything you need from wood turning blanks, boards, slabs, power tools, joiners, planers, drill presses, you name it. Bill's got it under his roof or at WTBwoodworking.com. So again, huge shout out to Bill and Jonathan for supporting this mess of a podcast.
Much appreciated.
Well, boys, what's new in your world here? What's going on?
You know, I want to talk about something today.
Sure. This is a good medium for that.
Yeah, I know, right? A conversation medium. My video editor, Bryson, he put out his second YouTube video, and it's actually doing pretty well.
I thought you were
Nice.
going to say he fired you or something. Or
No, well, we'll see. If he gets enough views on this video, maybe he will fire me.
Oh, okay, what's the channel? Everybody who's listening, go check him out.
It's Dummy DIY. So DUMMY space DIY.
Shut up, Keith. Sorry. I went to YouTube and Keith's video started playing.
Autoplayed you?
Yeah. Dummy DIY.
Let's see. Does it show up? I might not have enough subscribers for it to show up right away. Ah, man,
I see short that looks like it's Bryson.
Let's see. No.
No, that's
Ooh.
not Bryson at all.
Yeah, it's not a very good search term for a channel name.
DUMMI?
Why?
Dummy DIY.
Oh, if you search it all as one word, it comes up. Dummy.
Okay.
Yeah. DUMMY DIY, all one word.
That's ironic when I Oh, Dummy DIY. 63 subscribers. Got a little
There
light
you go.
bulb.
Yep.
Subscribed.
There you go.
This will be interesting because it's a video editor filming and editing his own videos.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I know. That's yeah. He's had a lot of experience on one side of the video making process, and now he's hopping on the other side too. So I thought it was very interesting, and the video's doing well. It's
Almost
up to
1,000
almost
views?
1,000 views in the first 3 days,
Hell
and it's
yeah.
accelerating too.
Does he wear a mask through the whole video?
He never shows his face in the video. So he's I don't know, maybe he's gonna be pissed at me for outing him as the mass creator behind this, but
interesting.
And
well,
you
we
might
can
think,
just go in and beep all this out later.
yeah, and you might think that his thumbnails he used AI to generate it, but no, he actually donned the mask and put on a hoodie and then took a photo.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a clean look.
I dig it. I dig it. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow, dude. If you have 64 subscribers and you have 962 views on a video that's 3 days old,
I know.
that's insane.
Very good. I know. I'm quite proud of him. He posted, I guess, on Saturday, and I saw it. It had like 20 views or something like that. And then I sat down and watched it, and I was like, "Oh, that's a very good video." And then the next day I checked it, it had like 250 views. And then today I checked it, it was almost at 1,000. So it's actually accelerating in terms of the view count on it. So I think it's going to do well for him.
I think it's interesting that he decided not to start his channel with a video about concrete coasters.
Well, you know, I think he probably did an analysis of that, and he was like, the perfect concrete coaster video has already been made. So what's the point in trying to do it?
I got the market cornered on that one. Dude, I think it was months until I got 10 views on my first video.
I'm going to search. Really?
Really?
I don't even remember. I had a little bit of an Instagram following. I probably had like a couple thousand followers on Instagram. So I think I was able to drive enough traffic that even the first video I put out, I got like a couple hundred views on it or something like that. Concrete coasters.
Did anything come up? Does my video come up?
You are number 3, actually, with the most
sliding.
There's another creator who has 3,000 more views than you, unfortunately.
I think I made some stupid thing like these sold out on Etsy, or I turned a $6 bag of concrete into some amount of money or some stupid thing like that. I don't know.
I don't think I've ever actually watched this. Oh, it's only 2 minutes long. You can repost this as a short now.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure like I went back and edited out like when like you first
sponsor.
Yeah,
sponsor.
No, it was one of those like, "Hi, my name is so and so, and I think this is really cool. And I saw a lot of other people do this, and I was thinking, I don't think this can be too hard for myself. So in this video today, I'm going to show you how to do this because I think it's really cool. And I didn't really see a lot of other people do it very well. Like one of those, like you're like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I hacked that, like both from the front and the back out. So that's why. I mean, it was probably like a 6-7 minute video when I put it out.
Gotcha.
And I hacked out just all the garbage.
That's kind of interesting. I wonder if I think I tried to do that with one of my older videos. I went in and like tried to trim it in the YouTube studio editor thing. And
I think we talked about that a lot. Like
clunky.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's bad.
I think the first year you and I went to Workbench Con together, we had like talked about that.
Yeah.
Because we had found that like a lot of videos, like we had these like just terrible trailing endings.
Yeah.
And I went back and hacked a lot of those off and did get the retention way better on some of them.
Yeah, it's worth it. I mean, if you have like I still see people do this all the time. If you have like a 3-minute long rambling outro, I'm guilty of it too. I have a hard time. I want to like bookend videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you want to like, you want to like,
yeah.
But it can't be repetitive is the thing. It can't, if you're just restating all the things that you stated throughout the video, it's, I don't know. People just have no attention span for it. And I get it.
Like beauty shots.
Yeah.
Gone.
But you like have to get rid of them because you finish the console, you finish the furniture, you finish the project, whatever the hell you did. Once it's together, somebody's going to look at the beauty shots for about 5 seconds and they're instantly going to scroll back. I don't really care about your recollection of what happened on the project. If I did, that's why you've got that like channel member thingy where you do like the postmortem thing.
Yeah.
I think that's the perfect place for that.
Or Instagram. Post your beauty shots on Instagram.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. But see, then sometimes I feel bad or like I'll finish a video. I'll be like, I'll say something 5 seconds, have a couple of beauty shots, and I'll just go, see you on the next one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's what you had to do. Like,
Irish exit. Bye.
Yeah.
or not even say goodbye. I think I'm gonna try that in my next one. I'm not even gonna say goodbye. I'm just gonna end it. Like it's
Yeah.
just gonna end.
Yeah.
I try and have like something that I like, like often I'll like build a thing and then like all the comparisons are at the end, right? So I'll be like, here's what it
That's
looked like
fair.
before, here's what it looked like after. And then while that's going, I'll like layer some beauty shots on.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like
a good
as
way
like
to do it.
B-roll to like break it up and I don't know.
Because
But I
I
still
want to
struggle
know the
with it.
comparison, like, oh, how the speaker perform and stuff like that.
Exactly.
But then after you tell me the comparison and I've seen it, I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I like even some of my friends' videos, like I'll watch them and I'm like, okay, I mean, I want to help you and like watch to the end, but also like I'm done. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to watch the last 40 seconds.
Yes.
That's why I just walk away and do something else. That's why I got a bathroom break or something, and it'll roll into whatever the next video, which is great for them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. One thing that
uh,
I would like to do is like be intentional about almost like the end cards. Like say you're doing I don't know, Zach, you did a speaker video.
Check
You're
out my
like-
other speaker video.
Exactly.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I don't think there's much of a click through on that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's I've seen some creators do it, some big channels do it. Like if you enjoyed this video, then you should check out this video. And it probably does work to some degree. You know what I mean? Like there
Yeah.
probably is like a 2% or a 3% conversion or something like that.
If somebody clicks off on that card comes up for like the last 15 seconds of a video, let's say,
Sure.
Mhm.
and they instantly click on one of those to go watch one of the next video, whatever it happens to be, does that count as like a drop off on your retention? Or
Probably.
does it look at that and go, oh, they actually they followed through on it?
I don't know. I think probably like losing 3 seconds or 5 seconds at the end of your retention is probably like less important than the person going and watching another one of your videos. You know what I
They
mean?
refer to that as the
Yeah.
session. right?
Yeah. Like if
you're
if they're
extending your session with
and
the
if
same
they're
creator.
exactly. Yeah. If their session is like all about your videos, I don't really think losing the last 5 seconds really matters.
5, 10, 15, whatever happens
Yeah.
to be. Yeah, because those things go up for like what, 15, 30 seconds, something like that?
Yeah, I've noticed that it's like it actually comes up earlier than I
Yeah.
thought sometimes. I'll be watching back my own video, like proofing it or something like that, and I'll be like, oh, the like little pop-up thing is already up. I didn't think that would have come until much later.
It kind of gets annoying though whenever they pop them up and they're still like part of the project going, and then it's just
Totally,
like covered
yeah.
up by these little blocks.
Yeah.
Or beauty shots are covered
Yeah.
up by
Yeah.
the little
Yeah.
thumbnail
Yeah.
things. I remember back in the day, YouTube used to have a feature, and this is like 2010, 2015, called
Back in the day.
annotations.
Oh
So,
yeah,
like,
I remember that.
There are these like pop-up links or blocks or whatever that you could just do like a half screen overlay
Mm-hmm.
anytime during the video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It had to have been the most distracting thing in the world.
Well, I think the idea was that you would, like, often now you have like pop-up on-screen text that says like, like if you say
Like a lower third.
Yeah, lower. So like you say a unit in centimeters, and then you have like a little lower third that converts it to inches or something like that.
Sure.
I think that's what they were thinking people would use it for. But then I think people started abusing it and just doing all sorts of crazy stuff with it.
It was a Wild West.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
that feature was out. Hey, I had the weirdest thing happen, and I want to hold on. Is this what I just pressed? Oh. Enough of that.
You say it happened with your new video?
Yeah.
Okay.
The weirdest thing. So I put out a video like last week or something like that, and it was the like garage upgrade video.
Okay.
So the title was like 15 upgrades that 15 upgrades that transform my garage into my dream space or something like that. I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
Trying to get with the more literal titles recently, where it's like you look at the title and you know exactly what that video is going to be.
Okay.
And then within like the first 3 seconds, I'm already reiterating that. Like,
Yeah.
Here are 15 upgrades that I'm basically telling you the title again, right?
Yeah.
So I put it out. The watch time was terrible.
Huh.
Click-through rate, terrible.
Okay.
Views, terrible.
Okay.
And it was a 10 out of 10. I'm like, son of a biscuit, right? So I was like, whatever. This is right before Memorial Day weekend. So I was like, I'm hanging out with the boys this weekend. I'm just going to go hang out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
Come back on Monday. It's like hockey sticking up to the right. Click-through rate is still terrible. The watch time is better, but it's but like the completion rate's only like 45% ish.
Yeah, which is not horrible, depending on how many views.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's still like a 10 out of 10. So I'm like, okay. I mean, like the views spiked, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm not going to touch anything. I'm just going to leave it, right? And now it's a 2 out of 10, I think.
Okay.
It just flew up. Yeah. The retention is pretty good. It's about 45%. Click-through rate is still at 4.9, which after
pretty good,
10 days, that's actually pretty good, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, but what happened? Like,
well, okay. One thing I have noticed is longer videos tend to have a longer life, right? And I think a lot of people see, this is just, I mean, who knows? Maybe this is just me reading the tea leaves a little bit too much. A lot of people see a 40-minute video and they're like, cool, I have to sit down with a meal in order to watch this one,
that's
right?
true. I didn't even realize it was 40 minutes.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of there's a little bit of like, people are like, okay, noted, 40-minute video, I'm going to come back to this one later. So you might have a lower initial click-through rate and then have people circling back around later to it.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know, something about I mean, for a 40-minute video to have a 45-minute retention is pretty great, actually.
No, 45%.
45%, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I should say 45. But even still, that's
40 minutes.
That's like almost 20 minutes, right? Which is pretty good.
Like, I was like, not bad with that. Not bad. It's just, and it's fairly steady. It drops down a little bit around like the 25-minute mark, but it's pretty flat.
Have you been messing with the title or anything like that, or just left it?
I did one A/B test on the thumbnail, which the one that won was not what I was expecting.
Oh, interesting. Huh. So the one that's up right now, it's you holding something that says "Get this."
Yeah.
Is that the only one, or are you still testing more?
It's doing pretty well right now, so I was like, I'm not gonna touch it.
You're just gonna leave it. Yeah. Okay.
I had that one, and then I had this like before and after. Where it was like this, kind of obviously I adjusted the saturation and all that kind of stuff. Or it was like before it was kind of,
you saturated the hell out of your fingers there.
Oh yeah, but I had a before and after shot where like I made the garage look like really like dull and gray, and then on the other side of the screen it was like bright pops of colors, and then like a finished space. I thought that one was going to perform well.
Interesting.
This
simple, and like I don't know. I find that there's something magic to. People need to understand your thumbnail in less than half a second.
I know.
Yeah. It's like, oh, something I didn't know I needed. Okay. Like I think that's a winning combo.
And then I'm looking back at some of my other videos, ones that have done well, like I did busting woodworking myths. I literally, the thumbnail is me just holding up a piece of sandpaper and saying busted.
Yeah.
I need to figure out how to do more of these. Like it takes 5 minutes to make this thumbnail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think you should redo your current thumbnail so that it shows your kind of messed up thumb.
Oh yeah.
So like, I think there's something.
It's the money finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's your money finger. I think there's like a little bit of it's a little jarring because you're like, what's going on?
What the hell happened to that guy's finger?
Yeah.
And I never talk about it. I think I talked about it in some old videos, but yeah, but just like this holding one thing up to the camera, like you're right. It's simple.
I've had that same thing I mean, well, you look at all my thumbnails. It's like basically just like it's always my hands like holding something, working on something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, that's great because it's super easy to do.
Yeah. And it's super easy to like kind of mess with too. Like you're like, oh, what if I made this a little bit bigger? Like you can just like scale it up. Like the background doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I like, okay, can you even tell what the background is?
Yeah, kind of. It's like a garage, you know, it's like a garage door.
Right? But then I blur it out a little bit.
Yeah, totally.
It's so funny the settings that you have to change on thumbnails. Like you said, like, oh, you saturated the hell out of your hand. I'm like, I did, but like when it's teeny tiny, you got to have something to like kind of make it pop.
For sure. And those bright colors, it's like you have the bluish kind of background and then like the orange of your hand. It's like two stark contrasting things.
They're
right?
like
So
opposite
really
sides of the color wheel. So like if I made the background green or brown, it's not going to pop.
Yeah.
Right.
With orange, you could then have your hand be blue or something and it would pop. But
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, just thought it was very weird, but it was a nice change considering the last video I put out was just an absolute stinker, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to unlist it because it has 12,000 views.
What's is it all about how to use the clutch on your drill?
It's just like pretty basically.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
You don't have an ad sponsor for it or anything?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was my attempt of just putting like a topical talking head video and just like see what happens. Didn't perform well.
Yeah.
That's not your audience.
I have an idea for a talking head video, and I'm not sure if I'm like kind of on the fence about whether or not I even want to make it.
Tell me about it.
Oh, well, before you get into that, I got to tell y'all about my weekend.
Oh, okay.
So I was out and doing some weed eating, some edging, and I knocked over my wife's this pot that she really likes for her plants.
In the doghouse,
it
straight to
chipped.
the doghouse.
And it cracked, it like split, you know, like it did like one of those like upside, like a V, and like broke off a section of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I went out in the garage and I got that old school Gorilla Glue, you know, like the original formula.
Okay.
And,
The polyurethane one.
Yeah, it's got the little expanding. So I put that in there and then I put the piece back on it to let it cure and you know, settle up. And that worked like a charm because that stuff expands. Like it foams up and it gets into all those little cracks and crevices. Now it did come out the front and the back a little bit, but luckily I was able to sand that down and just give it like a fresh coat of paint. You can't even tell it happened, but it came out really good. I'm really satisfied with the way that Gorilla Glue worked on it. Gorilla Glue, it's the #1 most used wood glue amongst woodworking pros. It's so easy to work with for beginners, pros alike. Dries to a natural color with less yellowing, cleans up with water, and is non-foaming, the wood glue is, so when the whole process feels more controlled and clean for that fresh look. Pair it with Gorilla Wood Filler to complete your projects. I must say, I have been very satisfied with my Gorilla products.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I've been using the super glue a lot. I've been using the 2-part epoxy a lot. I mean, I've been
epoxy, man, that's a godsend.
I know. So 5 minutes sets up super quick. It's awesome.
Yeah, just a little thing of it. Stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's perfect.
Oh, you guys saw my speaker video. I basically the entire thing is basically put together with the 2-part epoxy.
I've been using the Gorilla Glue like crazy. The wood glue. The ultimate one on the bookshelf video that I'm working on editing now.
Yeah. Don't want that one coming apart.
No, it's not going to come apart. Strong bond.
So, Gorilla, trusted by pros, easy for everybody. Order yours today at GorillaTough.com/offthecut. That's GorillaTough.com/offthecut. Look for that link in the show notes. Yeah.
We need we need like a Gorilla Glue, like
theme song,
like background noise, you know, like yeah, or like jungle noise,
jungle sounds,
yeah. I did find
gorilla like
this, but I don't know if it's going to be any good.
Bongos.
That's drum roll bongos. Apparently,
it would be good without that hi-hat at the end, I think.
Yeah, like. It's almost not as good as this one, though.
No, well, that's a classic. Nothing can ever top that. Oh, man.
We talking about before we did the Gorilla Glue.
I can't even remember.
Your new the video that you said you wanted, the talking head video you said you
Yes.
wanted.
Oh yeah, I just had this like misconception that keeps coming up in a lot of my videos about like, I don't want to get too into the weeds on it because it's super dorky, but like old video game consoles, when you plug them in, you can go on Amazon, you can get these like HDMI cable for your Nintendo 64 or an HDMI cable for your Xbox. And whenever I do one of these intensive videos where I like, solder in a new board that gives you HDMI output, people are like, why didn't you go and buy the cable? So I was thinking I might put together a video that explains why going in and like soldering in is superior to just going and getting one of those cheap cables.
I like the idea of you working on a Nintendo, and somebody in the comments says, "No, why didn't you go and get the soldering one?"
Let's go.
But I like the idea. I like the idea of comparing. It's like, this is $20, this is $200. Why is one better than the other?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Hold on. So are you thinking of doing like a series? Like, here's a $5 fan. Here's a $20 fan. What's the difference? Here's
maybe something like that.
Something like that. Is that kind of what you're thinking?
Yeah. It's kind of like, it's just like one of those like why go the premium option? Like the thumbnail will be like, in one hand I have one of them, and it's like $200 versus $20. You know what I mean?
So would you run those on your channel as just like shorter videos in between project videos?
Kinda. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it was kind of, again, I've been trying to find like lighter lift videos. So it's like, that's a talking head. It's relevant. Anytime somebody like comments that in the future, I can then maybe point to that video. Or anytime I'm doing a video where I'm like installing one of those mods, I can be like, people ask me why I don't use the cheap HDMI cables, and here's a video explaining why I think this is a much better solution.
I have an idea of how you could do this and make it basically just a video explicitly pitching your console modding course.
Yeah. It's a very good tie-in to that as well, right?
Yeah, something along the lines of like, is modding your electronics worth it, right? So like during the video can be like, in all these videos that I put out, you see me go through all this time and effort and labor to, make this console work on HDMI. Yeah. But tons and tons and tons of you guys have commented, why not buy this cable? So let me show you what getting this cable does for you and why it may or may not be your best option. Maybe you pop open the cable, you do this and that, you show side-by-side comparisons, and then you talk about the advantages of doing it.
Exactly.
But then I feel like you need to have some like something that comes out after that. Like, what's the payoff of that video? Because it's almost like comparing the cable to actually doing it yourself is the payoff of the video. But then how do you string that further? Is that kind of where like you feel lost on the idea?
A little bit. Like I think that's like the payoff, I think, is like just like a side-by-side comparison, like a really in-depth comparison of the two, right?
Could potentially get boring.
Could get boring.
Unless you had a series of products, like if you had 5 of them you're comparing or something.
Yeah.
Or if you're keeping it really short and just focused on the one specific thing and just getting to the point.
I'm imagining this being like a 12 to 14 minute video or something like that. To like try and like
you definitely don't want this to be like a 25-minute video all about that, unless you're like, here's the audio difference, here's the video difference, here's the like latency difference, or I don't know.
Yeah, I think like the bulk of the video would be explaining how the two systems work and why that has an effect on like the end result quality. So you'd have to kind of be curious in the subject to have it be I don't know, super enthralling.
thumbnail, something along the lines of
It's got to be. I don't understand why people keep buying these HDMI.
or is this $7 cable from Amazon a complete scam?
Yeah,
Or is this ruining your Nintendo 64 or
yeah,
something?
yeah.
Yeah.
So is this geared more towards discoverability or search?
That's a good question. I think it's more. I don't know. I mean, I think you should always be searching for like you want to come up in the home feed. Like if you're, I don't know. I don't think this is. I'm sure people would find this over time by searching,
Yeah.
but that wouldn't be my primary.
That's not the goal. Okay.
How to clean out a jar of mayonnaise. It's not the video we're going for.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. Yeah, I see where you're going with the idea, but I think we're all kind of in the same page of like, I don't know how to make that a standalone video.
Yeah.
Is that kind of where you feel
for
like you're
your channel.
struggling?
I feel
I don't
like you
know.
could start a separate channel and do those and find whatever success with them. But I think within your channel and your audience, it might be too slow.
Like, what's the payoff? That I think as a viewer of your channel, like I don't know most of the stuff that you're doing, but I'm like, this is pretty cool. That's exciting. Oh,
Yeah.
look how it paid off. Look what it turned into.
Yeah, it's an interesting project or whatever.
I know. I have the same concern. Like, I feel like people come to my channel, they want to see like a build, like it's Zach builds. It's like right there on the title.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I just know that pumping out build after build isn't sustainable. I need to be able to find some form of content that's a little bit easier to produce. So I was like, I maybe I'm overthinking like what my audience is there for. Maybe I need to just branch out and try some other things. And realistically, I think I could probably shoot this in a few days and wouldn't take much to edit it. So
And if you put it out there and it doesn't land, you could always just unlist it and
just
move
delete
on
it,
with
right?
the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about, I'm trying to imagine something like tangential, right? So like you do a lot of electronics modding, console modding. Pardon me. What if it's something where you can like do a video or something where like you break apart electronics and show why this one costs more than the other? Almost like, what are you getting for your money?
Yeah.
Break it down.
This.
Yes.
You could do like I don't know, the budget Android phone versus the more expensive Android phone. What are you actually getting? Are you being is Samsung ripping you off?
Yeah.
And you have this phone versus this phone on the thumbnail, something like that. Like
I wonder if that would pay. That would be cracking open like $50 speaker versus $500 speaker.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Open them up and see like how they compare. Like what do the parts look like on the inside?
And what you would do to improve the cheap one.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Potentially.
What can you learn from the expensive one to improve the cheap one?
So like would it be like a lighter lift build where it's just like, okay, the enclosure on the speaker is just fine. Really what this would benefit from is a crossover and a new woofer or a separate woofer and tweeter.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. That's kind of cool idea.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just thinking out loud, brainstorming.
I was trying to like think based on like comments that I frequently get. Like what are some misconceptions out there that I can try and tackle and try and
One of the things that worked well for me, and I'm working on another video of it, was busting woodworking's biggest myths. Why don't you just literally take that?
Yeah.
Busting console modders biggest myths or busting electronics biggest myths.
Home entertainment.
Yeah, something like that. Because I think that busting myths concept, if you can take that, and I certainly did not invent that. I found it from someone else's video. It was a cooking video that I came up with the idea from. If you can find a way to like do a busting myths thing.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or busting the biggest myths in tech.
Yeah.
Or retro consoles or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I need to. I wonder. No myths are coming to mind, but that's a cop out. Like I'm sure there must be some.
Oh, Scott chimed in the live stream. He said you can export YouTube comments to a text file on any video, then you can feed it into Gemini.
Okay, that's not a bad idea.
You're a smart man.
I like that too. I like that too. Export. Okay. All right. Text Scott. I might text you about that later and ask how you're doing that.
Smart man over there. Smart man.
But yeah, again, like I think I need to experiment with some other styles of video, or maybe simpler projects or something like that. I just can't keep blowing my brains out with these big. I'm working on editing a video right now, and it's not even halfway done. It's like 18 minutes or something like that. It's going to be like your garage. It's these big 40-minute videos take so much to
dude,
produce.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, and the voiceover is brutal.
yeah.
Because you're running them marathon. I still don't know how Jason Hibbs from Birdmoth just sits down and just raw dogs
from the hip.
Yeah.
Just the whole thing.
Yeah.
He's like, 45-minute video takes me about 50 minutes to voiceover.
That's
insanity, dude.
Yeah, but like the whole week he's just working. He's just spending just 1 week working on this one project. Like he's I'm willing to bet he's very like tunnel visioned on whatever that project is, and that's all he's thinking about. That's all that's going through his mind is that project and every aspect of that project and what he's doing and the tools he's using. And then it comes time to like edit and do the voiceover, and he just brain dumps all of that throughout the video and then walks away and forgets all of it. I'm sure.
Probably, yeah. I admire that. That's a skill I don't have.
Yeah, I just can't talk that efficiently. I have to write it out, and then I have to write it out, and then I have to record it, and then I have to be like, actually, this whole sentence is awkward. I'm tripping over myself. Rewrite it. Like there's like
talking in circles.
Yeah, there's like multiple layers to it to get to something that doesn't waste anybody's time.
What I do, I make sure that when I edit videos now, because Scott likes it so much, I always say that I fire a bunch of screws in. I'm like, I fired this screw in. I fired this screw in. He texted me one time. He was like, dude, you got to stop saying you're firing in screws. So naturally, I'm going to say it more in videos now.
That's the way that works.
Oh, man.
I just wish I had it. I think that's the curse of like a DIY maker type channel, is that inherently a lot of the content is you making something, and you making something isn't fast.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Especially when you get into like designing, and there's like multiple iterations to get to the right thing.
I know. I know. Because then it makes me like, I wish I had like a channel, like who's the one kid that would just like literally just unboxes toys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Ryan's channel or whatever. Yeah.
Can you imagine just having like a multicam set up? Like put 6 cameras in the room, turn them all on, multicam setup. I don't know, how long does it take you to unbox and talk about a toy? 15 minutes?
Yeah. Even if it takes 3 hours, big whoop, who cares?
Right.
Yeah.
And then you just send it off to an editor, especially if you're doing all of your talking on camera.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That'd be lovely.
I might do.
Go ahead.
Maybe I'll do a second channel where I just like unbox tech and look at it. And I'm like, this is interesting. All right, next thing.
Unbox food.
Oh, there we go.
I
could do one of those.
You do a mashup channel where you unbox the tech while you're reviewing food.
There we go. Now we're thinking. We're thinking.
This has gotten me thinking on a concept that I had of like, how it's so much, this sounds very, I don't know, I'm blanking on the word. It's so much easier to like look at, like, Zach, if I came and had dinner with you and Sophie or whatever, it would be so easy for me to be like, here are the things in their relationship that I think would bring them closer together. Or here's how I think you would get better along with your friends or whatever.
Yes.
It's so much easier from an outsider perspective.
Here's why Sophie hates Zach.
Exactly. Yeah. And I kind of had the same concept as like, it'd be really interesting to get like a panel of people who have no intrinsic motivation to just be like, if I just, you handed me the keys to your channel tomorrow,
Yeah.
here's what I'd do. I think
a lot of people try and
concept.
sell that as like a service. Like there's like YouTube coaches and stuff like that. But
then you have to take it all with a grain of salt, right?
I know, right? Yeah.
This is true.
Because it could be the same thing of like, hypothetically, oh, all my thumbnails are black and white and they perform so well. And I'm like, dude, Zach, you gotta make your thumbnails black and white. And you're like, no. Right? Like,
Or you try it and it doesn't work because it's a different channel and a different audience.
right.
Well, yeah. I think that's, again, like I think I've said this before on the show, but like at a certain point now, like for me, making a thumbnail is an exercise in branding. I'm not trying to create necessarily the best thumbnail. Well, I am, but I'm trying to create something that's recognizably me.
Oh, that's Zach's video.
That's you would instantly see, okay, that's Zach Build's video versus, you know, if I deviate from that style too much, there's probably going to be a penalty for it, even if it's objectively a better thumbnail.
Because people don't recognize you.
Because people don't, yeah.
Can't change your Halloween costume. Got to go in the same thing every year.
Yeah, like I've never seen you do a video or a thumbnail where you're standing in the a corner and you're holding out a console that's completely finished.
Yes, yeah.
Like I'd be like, is this somebody making a video about Zach making videos?
Yeah.
I think that's a concept I had never really thought about until you had said that. It's like, interesting.
And when I was doing I was testing all the thumbnails for my latest video, I had all these like, these concepts that I was like trying to like test out. And in the end, it just came down to, it was hard in big bold text. So like, I tried like 8 different iterations with like different words on the screen. They're like, some of them were like the title then played into the thumbnail. And it was like, in the end, just the like tried and true. It was hard. And then like holding the speakers in my hand.
Have you ever tried the title? It was hard?
No.
Oh.
Could be
Maybe.
the one.
Maybe.
Well, I had some come up this week.
Oh, please do. Is it something you messed up?
No. This is like I got a new tool, and so I needed a little advice on it. I went out and one of the neighborhoods around us was having like one of those big what is it called again? The neighborhood community garage sales or whatever, yard sales or whatever.
Sure, yeah.
And so you
Junk
drive
swap.
through the neighborhood and everybody's got like their garages open and they're selling stuff. Well, this guy had a drill press that I picked up for $30. It's a Central Machinery 16-speed heavy-duty T586 drill press.
Harbor Freight drill press for $30?
Yeah, it's a Harbor Freight drill press. But it's normally like $300. So I was like,
hell yeah.
That's a good deal. I'll take that.
So
it's
what
heavy.
is this? Central Machinery.
Central Machinery 16-speed T586.
T586.
Yeah. It's a bad boy.
Ah.
It's quite it's covered in like dust and dirt, so it needs a good cleaning. But it came with like on the base, it's got a 2-axis. Like the guy was he machined like metal, so he'd run the drill and then turn it has the guides that go in the 2 different axes across underneath of the drill bit, so you can like run metal across it, I suppose, or you etch across the top of the metal. Anyways, so my question was, I'm going to have to go through and clean this thing up, make it look nice and good for my shop. I got to build like a little table for it or something, because it sits quite low. If you just set it on the ground, it actually needs to be, I think it's a bench top model, so it needs to be on something that's about 30 inches high. I'm thinking I'm going to give this guy a nice little scuff up, and then I'm going to repaint the whole thing. What's a good design idea to paint on the head of the drill press?
Oh,
Just something fun.
Captain America shield.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Captain America shield. I like that. All right.
What about just the Pecan Tree Design logo?
I'll just do the logo on there.
Yeah, like a pig. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's good branding for like the background of your shots and stuff like
That's
that.
true. That's true. That's true. I didn't think about it like that. That's a
Yeah.
good one. I was thinking
Chrome.
maybe like you know, like
Chrome.
on a B-52 bomber, and they'll have
No, the big
that
mouth,
would be
yeah.
nuts.
And the like Rosie the Riveter.
yeah, or like you know, like one of the ladies on the side of it or something.
Yeah,
like B-52. I thought that was kind of a fun.
And
idea.
then you can say instead of firing in screws, you're gonna bomb in a couple holes.
Oh yeah, I'll blow a couple holes in this thing. I might have
That's
to go
gonna
with
be the
that one.
episode title, the one where they blow a couple holes.
I think so.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that
yeah.
would be insane. Like, do you? The reason I asked, don't be insulted by this, because I sure as hell don't have this skill. Do you have the skill to like paint something by hand and make it look nice?
I can do a pretty decent job, but I could probably line it out and stencil it with spray paint a lot easier.
Okay.
Growing up, I did like model cars and stuff. And
Yeah.
that was, you could do a decent job.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Now, do you have to get special paint? Do you have to get like enamel paint for something like that?
Yeah, I think like if I just got like a rattle can enamel, it'd be fine. It's not like this thing's, blazing down the track or anything. It's sitting in a garage. It's worse, it's going to get dust on it.
It's not a grill. It's not going to be 700
Yeah.
degrees.
Yeah. Huh.
It's sitting in my garage in Texas. It's going to be like 200 degrees of max.
This could be a new service of yours.
Oh, right.
True. Yeah. Go in and customize people's power tools.
Yeah,
Custom power tools. Yeah, okay.
that would be nuts.
That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, hell, I spray painted my table saw when it was bright orange. I didn't want people to know I had a rigid table saw, so I spray painted it gold.
No, there you go. Yeah, make it go. I thought about doing my table saw and everything too, but I don't know. Like it's like plastic. I don't know how well that would. I don't know what I would do with it. Like it's just
You
a
can get
box.
plastic paints.
Yeah, you can get. Yeah, it could paint on it. You're right.
Yeah.
Dude,
But it's just a box. I don't know what you'd put on it that would make it look interesting. Make it look like a crate, I guess. I don't know.
could you, if you ended up painting it with like the, like the bomber, like dogfighter thing,
Yeah.
could you get some magnetic wings to put on the side? That's where you can store your bits in the wings. The wings are like
that's not
a
a bad
foot
idea.
holder.
That'd be
That's not
very
a bad
funny.
That would
idea.
be
Yeah.
insane. Yeah.
Have all my what are they called again? The big headed ones.
The Forstner bits?
Yeah, have all the Forstner bits be like bombs on the wings.
This is a good idea. And you could 3D print them so they're
3D
magnetic.
print the wings, yeah.
And then you go, and just like you magnetize your bits in there. And you'd be like, I got to drop a 3/4 inch bomb on this board.
I think we might be onto something here.
Oh, God. Well, Deric, how are you working on a video right now?
Yeah, I just wrapped up the last one, filming, and I'm in the middle of the next one. I'm getting the project done and filmed because I need to deliver it at the end of the month. So I got to get it out the door. I got to be done in the next like 2 weeks. So I'm not taking time to like edit the last video before I do the next one. So I'll have 2 of them in the can. I'll actually have 3 of them in the can that I need to get edited and then out the door. And then I had another idea for a video while I was in the middle of that, but it's not fully formed. I'm gonna hold on to that one for a minute. But this morning or this afternoon, I was finishing up one of my this project I'm working on now, and it's 4 panels, right? So like imagine you're doing the panel of like a drawer front, shaker style, but those are going to be the sides, the front, and the back of this toy box, and then I'm just going to attach them to each other with dowels through the sides. Well, I was thinking about it, and I was like, okay, normally whenever I do the panel, I do the tongue and the groove, but the tongue's only like a half an inch at most. Like it's 1/4 inch, half inch, something like that. That's not very like, that's not a whole lot of structure to it, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, well, maybe I'll go with dowels, and I'll do dowels. Those are, I can do like 1-inch dowels, and so or 2-inch dowels, so I have an inch in each end.
Sure.
Whenever I put that thing together, and then this afternoon I'm in the shower thinking about like all these things, and of course have the best idea for it. I'm gonna do half laps, and that will be way more structurally sound than doing either one of those first two.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was thinking about more, and I was like, you know what I gotta do? I don't know what you call it, but I'll do the half lap, and instead of going all the way across the back, I'll stop 1/4 inch short, so that whenever you look at it from the side profile, that rail or stile, you don't see the end grain. It looks like one solid piece all the way up and down, if that makes sense. I'm calling it a partially blind half lap. I don't know.
Okay.
Pretty sure
Yeah, I
that's
think
the
I
wrong
understand.
terminology, but anybody is
I'm good
free
with
to,
it.
the woodworking
Yeah.
nerds are free to correct me in the comments.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so that's my idea. And then that way it'll be half lapped, but the end, you won't see that end grain poking out. You'll see just the edge of the board all the way up and down. And yeah, that was just like, it was a great moment to be just have this idea, and you're like, oh, that's the perfect answer. Why didn't I think of that before? But I'm glad I thought of it before I went through and I cut the ends off, so I still have enough stock that I can do that thing.
Sure.
So that's where my week's been.
That's why it pays to take time and think about things, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Dude, honestly, those I call those the puzzle moments.
Yeah.
For me, the puzzle moments in projects are the most fun part.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
what sucks is if the puzzle moments at like the 30% mark of the project, you get through the puzzle moment, went great, and then you're like, oh shit, now I gotta finish this project.
Yeah.
And like the rest of it's like sanding and just screwing some
I
things
know.
together. You're
I
like,
know.
I don't have any motivation anymore, and I got past the puzzle moment.
I did my favorite
Yeah.
part. That's it. That's all I'm here
Yeah.
for.
I solved the problem. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
I don't need to see it finished. I solved it.
Yeah, like
I know it'll paint and sand and all that.
exactly.
And that's just
why-
going through the motions.
Yeah, Mandy's always like, "You tired of this project yet?" It's not that I'm tired of the project. I've gotten past the puzzle moment.
I'm just
So
in
it's
the
no
tedious
longer.
part.
Yeah, exactly. I have the tedious part. It's no longer
Yeah.
like new and exciting. It's kind of how I feel like editing a video.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing the rough chopping of the video and getting it in place. Then I got to do the voiceover as a drag. But then once I have all the clips, all the audio clips there, I kind of find it fun to play around with the video
Yeah.
and how
Yeah.
it interfaces with the audio and stuff like that. But yeah, you always have these parts that you're excited about and parts that you dread.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
agree.
But well, I've got something for the after show.
Ooh.
I got a letter from my neighbor.
Cease
A
and
letter
desist.
for your, yeah. Stop walking around naked by the bay window.
Hot off the presses.
Whoa.
Letter from my neighbor. I want to read to you guys in the after show.
Okay.
Let's
And I want
do
to
it.
get your thoughts. Now, a little precursor. Never talked to this neighbor ever before in my life. Don't even know who they are.
Does
never-
anybody talk to their neighbors?
I talk to my neighbors a little bit.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, a little
I got one neighbor next to us, very friendly. And it's the perfect amount of friendly. It's just you walk outside, good
yeah.
morning,
Yeah.
shoot the breeze for 30 seconds. All right, I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you later. Move on. That's all I'm asking for. I
Yeah.
don't want you to invite me over for dinner because
You don't
No,
need to be
yeah.
best friends. I can
No,
give you a little
no.
wave.
yeah.
In
Or,
fact, I
Morning,
will
Carol.
say,
Like, yeah.
spending time out in the driveway working on my car, it's like I wish I knew less neighbors. Somebody's always creeping up on me. Like, what are you doing today?
Oh yeah. It's
Getting to know
classic.
a little too
Right?
much.
Yeah.
You see, that's all those insurance commercials. Like, oh, Jim's out there working on his car again.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to better head over there, make sure he knows what he's doing, see if he needs a hand. It's like,
Yeah.
Jim doesn't want your help, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Do you get people come over like, what are you working on? You need a hand? Like,
nobody's offered a hand yet. Yeah. But a lot of people coming over asking about what year is this? You fixing it up? Okay, very interesting. What are you doing today?
I got a little story about that I'll share in the after show.
oh.
Nice.
But I will say, like, sometimes my buddy is like, hey, will you come over and help me work on this thing? Which is code for, I don't know what I'm doing. I need you to do this for me.
I don't have the tools.
Yeah.
That too.
Or a truck to get the materials.
Yeah. So what I respond with now is, yeah, I could come over and watch you work. I don't mind. But seriously, if somebody wants to work on a project and you can just like sit in a chair and just shoot the breeze and drink a cold beer,
Yeah.
it's not a bad day.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's a good way to live. It's a
It's a
good way to
boring
live.
YouTube channel, but yeah, it's a good friend.
Yeah. I mean, construction workers have been doing that for decades
That's true. That's true.
and they get paid for it.
Yeah.
Always one guy
And
doing the
Modelo's
work.
apparently.
Yeah. Well, I think we head over to the after show because
Let's
this
do
is we got a spicy letter. And then
Okay,
Derek,
so
you,
curious
what'd you
about
say
this
you had
letter.
for the after show? You had a question.
Oh, I got a little story about
Oh.
asking if they can help.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to help us, which is in turn helps yourself because you can get a 50. You like that?
Yeah.
You can get a $50 gift card to KM Tools, just like RJ Russ at Frantic Fabrication did this month. Head over to patreon.com/offcutpodcast. Unlock the after show, the bonus show, the main show, part 2, if you will, and get a bunch of other perks and.
Go to the top of the
Support
list.
us
Get the
too.
Lumberyard Hangout.
Oh yeah, and the lumberyard hangout.
Yeah.
Wait,
Premium.
hold on. Wait. There you go. That'll be stuck in your head. For the rest of the lumberyard hangout, which will be every single month, where you're gonna hang out live with us. Tons of perks over on Patreon in the show description. But if it's not for you, that's cool, and we will see you next week.
See y'all around.
See you.
We give a huge shout out to our returning top tier patrons:
Corey Duvall at Woodcraft and Honey.
Josh at Sawdust Builds,
Joe Welsh at Delaware Valley Workshop.
Goblin Spanker,
You can't say that anymore. Bill Burkle, WTB Woodworking.
Dadu said, "Yeah, buddy."
Building Creative.
RJ Russ,
Bailey Thompson.
Charles Averso.
Damon Pattison.
Bingo bango, you're done.
Zach, to be honest with you, I don't even know if I follow you.
You should stop.
Can't believe I snuck in that DJ air horn.
Right, very good.
I got a good laugh out of that.
Probably made somebody change their shorts. All right, live stream. Thanks for hanging out with us. As always, we appreciate it. We're going to catch the after show now.
Sure, we'll see some of you guys over there. Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.